Yeah, that's right. We're live from the
Italy, Rimini.
Thank
Rimini,
you.
Italy.
I was getting stuck there.
Yeah.
Where are we? Yeah.
Rimini.
Yeah, so we've completed the first two races of the series. Let's call that race 1 and
2.
Okay, race 1 and 2. Yeah. So from when we spoke last this morning, do check out that one as well. There's some interesting points there if you haven't seen it. But since we spoke earlier, we got out on the water fairly shortly after that, and there was pretty much, I think, zero wind.
Yeah. It was it's completely calm. We thought it was they were gonna get called off and go back in pretty much, and then a little bit of wind started to tickle in, and I think towards the first race, how much do you reckon it was?
I reckon there was about 12 knots in the first race, which it was part of our undoing. Sorry to use the word undoing this early in the live feed, but yeah, we didn't go so well in the first race. We got a poor start, let's just say, because we underrated the wind, because we'd been sat around for such a long time with zero wind. And then I think it was within about 10 minutes, the wind went from 0 to 12 knots.
Yeah.
Underdoing is ominous. It's Jeff, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, glad to be hanging out with gearreport.com. It's a great place to visit if
you want to.
If you want to. I have to look a bit further into what it is that's going on over at Gear Report, but I think, could we say tactical equipment? Worth a look anyway, gearreport.com. We went out, we got a poor start in the first race, and then we had a series of minor boat malfunctions, I think you could say, which led to us losing a few positions. Yeah. And I think, to cut a long story short, we finished 15th in that race, which was not what we were looking for.
No. Also with the waves, it's quite new. Joe's done it before, but for me it's quite new with the it was fairly decent waves at times, like some of them coming through quite big, which meant that it's different sailing. Okay.
Yeah, that's about 15 out of 28.
Yeah.
Gear Report, reviewing camping gear, firearms, and Hobie Cat sailing stuff. I think it sounds respectable when you put it like that. It's kind of like mid-fleet.
Yeah.
But the waves were pretty significant actually. For me, I haven't yet. This is the first time I've raced a Tornado in waves, so it was quite interesting. More of a 3D pitch with it going up and down.
And from left to right as well.
From left to right, yeah, quite a tricky wind.
Yeah.
I think the first race was won by let's call him the inevitable, Danny Pascalidis, on Greece number 7. I don't know how many times he's been the world champion, but that's right. Yeah, we didn't come last. Thanks. Yeah, I'm sorry if we're sounding a bit disappointed. We've only actually had time to have one beer since we came in. It's remarkably expensive here in the sailing club in Rimini. Yeah, that could be a good video. Not so good for the results though. But yeah, I think we could absolutely spoon it. There was one boat that did capsize today, even though the wind wasn't absolutely cooking. So that was the first race. Second race, we knew what we were doing a bit more then, and we really put it into combat mode. And we got a good start. We started probably about 3 boats down from the committee boat. Nice one. Pop down.
Yeah, pop down.
It's local.
Beers.
It's local.
We love it. Yeah, it's a great place.
It's local if you're in this part of Italy, anyway. So we went out pistols blazing off the start line in the second race. Not quite as much space as we would have liked to really stretch our legs, but we were definitely finding all the gears on the boat
Yeah.
and giving it some pretty good beans on the upwind, wouldn't you say,
Yeah.
John?
Yeah, definitely. A bit more wind as well. So we could be twin wiring, getting a bit of downhill on there. Big one. Oh,
Oh, hey.
thanks.
Hey, Steve. Yeah, nice to have you on board.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, thanks,
Um,
man.
Yeah, so
No, I don't, yeah, from Michigan.
right,
yeah,
okay,
that's
yeah,
quite
that's
a
quite
hike.
far.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll have to
alright.
come to you.
Yeah.
All right.
no, but we're definitely going hard at wind. We were competing with some of the better ones. Like we didn't get left in the dust at all. We were straight up there with the rest of the fleet.
I think we were doing our fair share of
Yeah.
leaving in the dust.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
we were
yeah,
smoking some fairly reputable
boats and people.
boats and people.
But yeah, so it felt a lot better. We could have used a tiny bit more wind, I reckon, if we can be picky. But
Oh, let's be picky.
yeah, let's be picky. We like a little bit more, and it would have been perfect, I reckon. But
Yeah, it was a good race, and our manoeuvres were good.
Yeah.
Mark roundings, good. Downwind speed, whew, smoking, baby. The new Spinnaker from OS3 Sails is like
power.
it's a powerhouse. Since you weren't happy with 15, what was your plan to improve? Well, our plan to improve and move forwards was a bit more wind and a bit better rehearsed in the second race.
Yep.
And just to cut to the chase, we finished 11th in the second race, which has left us in 12th overall after day one, which compared to last year's effort where the mast fell down on the first day, it's better.
Yeah, we're golden, I reckon, because we were last after the first day in last year. So yeah, we're cooking. We also got some really good pointers on the Spinnaker sailing, which could probably make it even faster than it is. So yeah, it's all looking good for tomorrow, I reckon.
Okay, and perhaps somebody would like to comment, so Swedish, how are your arms right now? Once we get that comment, we'll reply to it. Yeah, so it was a good day. After the first race, we were a bit disappointed, but after the second race, we did feel like we were stretching our legs. I think we were sitting in the top 10 for most of the race, and we just perhaps jibed a little bit early for the finish line, which let two boats in. Otherwise, we would have been very good.
Yeah.
Just while we're waiting for this comment to come in, here's the scenery. Oh, Swedish, how's your arms?
Oh yeah, pretty sore. Quite pumped. They're going to be quite big after this event. I think this new Spinnaker has got so much juice that yeah, even a strong lad like me couldn't really handle it at times. But we're working on it for tomorrow. We've got a few more tweaks, and yeah, the arms will be bigger as well, so it should be all good, I think. Gonna try to use the legs a bit more. I think.
Yeah, it seems to be a thing with the Tornado catamaran, especially our boat, is there is a constant flow of things that can be improved on the boat. No matter how good you think you've got the boat working, someone will say, why don't you do that? And you go, oh yeah, hammer back some beer. Yeah. All right, we're going to log off pretty soon. Just check out this scenery. Ooh. We're sat on a pontoon. Oh yeah, deck chair review. If anybody says we'd like the deck chair review, then we if you tuned in when we were leaving Greece, we mentioned we were going to buy some deck chairs, and
we did.
we bought some deck chairs. Yeah, they're pretty special.
Yeah.
But yeah, this scenery here is absolutely amazing. I'm going to get the GoPro 7 on the boat at some point and do I think it's called a hyperlapse or something, which is the stabilized time lapse of us sailing out of the channel here, because
It's quite special.
it is weird and bizarre. And check it out, you could just be sat here on your almost brand new deck chair with an angry fisherman going past. Yeah, on Gear Report, that would be the right place to have a deck chair report,
Oh, yeah.
deck chair review. Well, anyway, we got our deck chairs. I think, just make sure they don't blow into the sea. There we go. This is the same colour as our gear for the racing. The outstanding feature is, of course, the cup holder. Unfortunately empty at this time, but the deck chairs, yeah, it is nice. I would recommend it if you're in this neck of the woods. Then Rimini is worth a look. Perhaps a long weekend, would you say?
Long weekend, yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we just enjoy checking in with everyone, and we know that a lot of people won't been able to see this live because it hasn't been scheduled, like we didn't put a time on it or anything, and we're sorry that everybody couldn't be here with us right now, but I know that people will tune in later, perhaps while they're having their dinner.
Yeah, have a look.
Like the cap.
Oh yeah, these are for sale still. Do you still do the colours?
Not
pinky?
No, the pink, we don't do the pink anymore.
No?
But he's got a baby boy chair. Yeah. Yeah, if you head on over to totaljoyrider.com, there is actually some caps on there which are called the Swedish John, because Swedish John has got a certain style with a hat. There you are. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there we go. That is the review. So we're sitting in 12th on our new deck chairs on a pontoon here in glamorous Rimini.
Three more days of racing, so plenty of time to improve, which is good. And we got some stuff to work on, and we're gonna work on that so that we can deliver a better result next time to you guys.
Exactly, yeah. And considering this is the first time we've been on the boat, not making excuses or anything, but it's the first time we've been on the boat
Since September.
in battle since the Europeans last year in September.
How many boats are in the fleet?
Well, there's 28 boats registered. I don't know. I don't think they were all out today, to be honest. Some people registered and then I don't know,
Didn't rock up,
Or
basically.
or didn't like the look of the it.
No, I think there might have been about 25 on the sheet or something. 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they said last night 28.
Yeah.
And ours is boat number 24, so there's going to be a few more.
Yeah.
So there we go. Thanks very much for tuning in or for watching later in the non-live. If you do comment on these live videos, when do we get to see the video? Oh, the
We
video
haven't
of...
filmed it yet.
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, unfortunately,
But it will come to you soon.
the internet is painfully slow here, so improve yourselves. Want to see a win tomorrow, so do we.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not alone there. We're
No.
going to do everything we can to at least...
It is some good competition here, though. So it's we're up against some really good guys. But it feels good. It feels good when you like in the second race. We're still we're not that far behind. We're sort of tracking along, and we are not making any excuses here, but we are a little bit heavier than some of the other guys as well. And I think we're gonna come back swinging. We're not giving up on this, so we'll let you know.
Yeah, so Sean will be doing a boat rigging video while we're here. Of course, we're going tornado mad this week. I'll bring a camera down tomorrow, and I think someone was still waiting for a jib system and spinnaker system look. And seeing as there's nearly 30 of the most competitive tornadoes in Europe here, we could have a look at some different designs that people have done on their boats. We'll of course get the owner's permission first. I've got confidence in you to get a win. Yeah, thanks, man. We have confidence as well that we're certainly going to be climbing the table. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so
Cool.
we'll do some comparisons between the different tornadoes that are here and different systems that those boats have got on. And there we are. And we'll get that uploaded once it's made, of course, and once we've got a bit of internet that can handle that kind of pressure.
Yeah. But yeah, tune in tomorrow. We'll come back in the morning to give you the sort of briefing or the startup for the first few races. Tomorrow says Tuomo, so tune in whenever you see this. We don't know the timings. We haven't got a clue. We just do it when we have time and when there is space and it's not much going on. But it will be around lunch, probably, maybe a little bit earlier. And
Look who's on.
oh,
It's a London School of
it's a
Sailing.
London School of Sailing.
Yeah, if
That's
you
breakfast.
like sailing and you happen to be
in
near London, then the London School of Sailing, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
He's a good-looking fella. You can't argue with that. He's like a poor man's Johnny Depp. We've said it already today.
Yeah, someone else said.
Yeah, cool. And yeah, if everybody could give some love to what they called Live, Sail, Die.
Yeah.
Was that? Yeah,
Live, Sail,
everybody
Die.
give some love to Live, Sail, Die.
I'll try to find a
didn't-
link. And
She didn't have a great
she
day today
didn't.
on the water. She was almost
Showed
a little bit upset because of. Let's just not put the details there. So head over to I think it was Live, Sail, Die,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
something like
On YouTube and just comment on one of her videos. Just say we love what you're doing here, and things like Dee Ream said in the 90s, things can only get better.
Perfect. See you tomorrow.
Now I've found you on YouTube. Yeah. All right. How do you stop this?
That one.